Yes, people, welcome to Soccer Perspective. I'm not sure why it hasn't started yet. I'm refreshing the page to see, again, if maybe it needed a refresh, but let's see what happens there. Yep, the game has started, and we're into it. Let's say 28 seconds into the game. Probably should be farther than that, but let's see. Again, I hope we'll get a win. Again, let me know what you think. Again, are you nervous? Again, you're looking forward to it? Just let me know. Now already we have, again, yep, and again, waiting for the play-by-play screen to show. So I'm just going to leave this one up here. So quickly, maybe I need to log into the account proper for it to show everything. So I will try that in a bit. Just give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I will be back with you. Let me see. Leon Lane says again, hi again. Kachila, hi to you too, brother. I will try to log in before I show that screen again. Just give me one moment. I'm going to try to sign in here. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I probably need to sign in so that everything shows. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Again, so far I'm going to try to open my, again, watch screen to be sure I'm following the game as I should. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to open it also on the tablet because usually it seems to come quicker for me on the tablet. Liam Lane here says, again, if you're joining, if you haven't, please do subscribe to Soccer Perspective. Again, to be, you're welcome here. Again, it's a sister channel to Chelsea Perspective. And believe me, you will love it here. Here we'll be covering football, global football, not just Chelsea. And the name, I think, tells you all that you need to know about that. Yep, again, dark mode will be better. And the app I'm using is called, again, Fotmob. I'm using the website version now because the desktop apps have stopped working. You can get one yourself, no matter the phone version you're using, you can get it on Huawei, Android, and Apple product. Very intuitive. Again, with again a chained, you can say, real-time notifications on what's going on in the game. Red card, yellow cards, again, stoppages and all that. You need to get it yourself. Again, so thank you for joining. If you haven't, please do take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel. We have 2 likes here. We should be doing better than that. Again, I'm glad I'm able to continue because I was shuddered after the conversation I had with Trivia's cousin. I even thought about canceling the show, but I'm glad I'm able to carry on. Again, I says, Leonard says that Liao are very friendly with Mount before kickoff. Hopefully, a good sign for the future. No, let's put the friendliness aside and win this one. I have to be honest with you. I don't really care about the friendliness there. We need a win. That's all that matters. Let me see. Again, trying to open 2 screens so that I can follow the game as I should. Okay, there you go. I have it open here. All right, I have to turn off clearance Aubameyang. Yep, there you go. I have it on the small screen. Wow, Theo already getting Koulibaly in trouble. But was that really a foul? I need to see the replay to be able to tell. Shevchenko is in the stand. Legendary, the one and only legendary Shevchenko, Andrei Shevchenko. Again, played both for Milan and also Chelsea Football Club. What a player he was. But you could say, again, probably had more memorable moments with again, AC Milan. His time at Chelsea, again, it's nothing to write home about. It was poor, and I believe he would, again, we will look back and probably could regret, maybe regret joining Chelsea. But at least he developed a relationship with the Chelsea owner, Roman Abramovich. Let's see what happens. They seem to be, again, having most of the ball this starting minutes. Okay, I think I need to open this on the bigger screen too. Please, if you're watching and you haven't, take a second to like the video. We can do better than just 2 likes. Again, we have 14 people watching. So if you haven't, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we need more subscribers for this particular channel. Again, before this show started, it was 130 likes, but we can do better than that, really. Wow, I think we've been poor. Again, maybe it would take time for us to, grow into the game. We'll see what happens here. So I want to find out if it's a hybrid approach, whether we're switching to a 4 when defending. And it looks like that's the case. It looks really like that's the case. Yeah. Liam says, yeah, but the flies for this one, it was never going to be easy again. But yeah, I'm really, really nervous. I have to be honest. I'm very, very nervous. And like we've talked about again, Hernandez is not going to make it easier for Rhys James and Trevor Chalobah. Again, the task is even more difficult. Will be even more difficult than it was when we played them at home. Because Theo is back, and you can say the combination play, the link-up play between him and Leao is somewhat delicious stuff. Probably dangerous. Again, seeing things from Chelsea perspective. Let me see. I want to open this on the big screen. I don't think I'm enjoying it in the smaller screen here. Wow, that's quite a leap from Rhys James. Good work there, Koulibaly. Come on, come on, come on, over, come on, come on! Wow, corner kick. Good chase there by Aubameyang. It forced him into a mistake. I think Milan, even though they started very well, they still look shaky at the back. Again, people, if you're watching, if you haven't, take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's see what we're able to do with this kind of kick. I hope I'm not late. 8:27. Yeah, I'm like a few seconds late, really. But again, that's fine. CBS spots. Let me see. I want to open it on the big screen and not. Oh! Wow, these guys, they actually did come with a plan to hit us on a break. Good play, good play, good play, James. Good play, good play. Keep it up. Yeah, that was quite a break there. Yeah, we slowed again. We showed again. We showed nice pace to get back on time. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking maybe the application is again. It's structured in a way. Maybe again, we cover the deficiencies of the lack of pace in the midfield area. Cover is quick, but I still think Jorginho is a concern. But maybe Potter has found a way to mask that aspect of his game. Nobody will know that he's even not that quick. I think Chalobah got to be one of the most underrated Chelsea players ever, honestly. This game so far looks like what's going to end in a draw. Again, Glenn says, I swear, here, Leo, yo, me, stop. Do you have a microphone attached to his clothes that you're able to hear what he says? Chalobah and Sterling, very, very fast. Yep, that's the truth. But I still think, I think Sterling, he joined us with that Man City players' behavior of hitting the deck easily, and I really do not like that. I have to be honest with you. I don't know why I've not been able to open this on my big screen. Guys, if you're watching, if you haven't, again, take a second to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, we've hit 130 likes, and that's not easy. Again, thank you so much for all the love you've shown the channel. Why am I finding it difficult to sign in on the big screen? Again, I prefer watching it on the big screen. I don't know why it's not working. So I'm going to try something else here. This account here. Maybe that's where I should open it. Wow, that's a good tackle from Kovacic. Yeah, but come on, people, like the video. We need more likes. We need more likes, people. Again, like the video if you haven't. Why am I struggling to open this on the big screen? I really need to, again, I'm not sure what's going on here. Wow, what a feisty encounter this has proven to be. Yeah, the referee I'm saying is horrible, and Twitter is also giving it to him. Some bad calls already. Yes, people, we have just 3 likes, but we can actually do better than that. Please take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, we can do better than that. Come on, come on. Oh, that was close. Had Albert again, had Albert collected that ball, I think he'd be facing the goalkeeper alone. Wow, good vertical pass there from Silva. Yeah, big up, Bobby. I'm seeing your complaint on Twitter. The referee so far, yeah, he's been awful. I hope they correct that.
Well, they won't. One thing about Champions League games, it doesn't take you long to know what sort of referee you've got.
Yeah.
We'll see. What's he blown for now? He's given
he's
them
been
another
awful.
one.
It's been a feisty encounter so far, really.
Well, not really. I mean, look at that. What's this for? The things he's blowing for.
No, it hasn't. I know the game hasn't settled, but it's been more like more physical approach from both sides so far. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's been it's just been that nobody has really got the hold on the game. When you think one team's getting a bit of an upper hand, it then changes, and the referee's not helping. I wasn't impressed with that corner by Chilwell. He could have their weakness was in the air. Could have tested them again with that. See whether it's the same thing. It's only if we find, okay, they've learned from that, then we change. But doing that short corner as a first corner, I thought was a bit unnecessary. The keeper did well, but wasn't that a penalty? Is it because he didn't?
I think you're 2
there
seconds
you go.
ahead of me.
Tomori's gone. I told you, it was pulling him back. Chelsea penalty. It was pulling him back. It was pulling back Mount.
Did you see when we talked about Tomori? He would try to do too much, and again, he was during the pregame. Was it the pregame show, the preview show, or what show? We talked about how he made some silly comments and probably end up putting so much pressure on him.
Yeah, all over him. It's
Look
just
at
that Mount isn't a player
after we
to go
complained
down.
about the ref, Lane just quickly said, "Come on now, the ref is okay."
Well,
because
that's a good thing. We did complain about the ref. Well, honestly, if the ref didn't do anything about this, then it would just be.
Yeah, it's a penalty,
and it will be an
he
Anthony
was putting
Taylor
his arm
situation.
around him.
It will be Anthony Taylor Mark II. But Mount isn't the kind of player to throw himself down, and if that was Sterling, Sterling would have been down long before.
I am so gutted for Fikayo, man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I like him too, but I think he put unnecessary pressure on him even before the game. I think you heard me talk about that too. But this could have gone either way.
Why got it for Fikayo?
No, they got to look at that. I don't think that's a red card. It's a penalty.
But that could have gone either way, Bobby.
Either he lets Mount go and stays on the pitch to live to fight another day, or he does the stupid thing he's done. So, I mean, it is what it is.
He's got to be the unluckiest guy on earth. When he came back with Derby County, he scored an own goal. In a cup game.
Look at him and he's arguing it. It's not what is the argument there. It is a clear.
But Bobby, being honest here, I think it could have gone either way, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's not a stonewall red card.
It could have gone either way. I know the red card again has been given, and I don't think they change it. I'll be surprised if it's reversed.
Look, Google the rules. Go and Google the rules. It was a goal-scoring opportunity. There's no certainty that they'd even score the penalty. So it was a goal-scoring opportunity, and he was the last man. He pulled on his man. Mount didn't even touch him.
And here's the thing.
Clear penalty and a clear red card.
Oh, this ref. I was gonna be angry.
50-50, and Mount was touching.
You see what I'm saying? This ref is all over the place. This ref, I was just gonna say, this ref is all over the place. He wasn't. I was gonna argue, that he wasn't consistent. Then there was a tackle that we got that he allowed the game to go. I was like, this ref he's somehow both against us and for us.
That,
There was a tackle. Kovacic made a tackle that was not a foul.
Mount gets a yellow card. Why?
He gave the tackle.
Good penalty. And again, the argument, what I think Jorginho was going to start was like Italy's home for him. And probably he played that on occasion and so used to playing under that crowd. And Bobby, like you said, experience is all the thing. here's the thing again about that. We have to be honest again. Tomori found himself wanting, and Mount is already ahead of him. So his hand going across the face of the guy running is a foul. It is a foul indeed.
I
So
don't
deliciously
even know
taken.
what we're arguing. I don't even think it's.
No, it
should
makes
be
sense.
a
Again, we just Bobby. Here's the thing. Again, again, I like Tomori probably because
look, it's a penalty. It's a penalty with a yellow card.
Look at it. They're
card's a bit
showing it
harsh.
again. Oh, come on. There's nothing to talk about.
Red
We'll
card.
see the
He's in the
replay.
box.
We'll see the replay. We'll see the replay. Then we'll see if it should have been one or not. Oh yeah. It was a penalty
course
again.
it
He
is.
was all
We're
over
not
him.
saying it's not a
Penalty,
penalty.
red card.
No. We're not saying it's not a penalty. That's a penalty.
Penalty, red card. He
Red
was the last
card.
man. Read the rules.
No,
What
we'll
are you
see,
talking
Bobby. Let's
about?
see the line. Bobby, have you seen the line?
What line? He was the
Okay, he was
last
inside the penalty.
defender.
Yeah, so it's a penalty. Yeah, no need. He was inside the box. So in the first place, it's a goal scoring opportunity. So it's a red card if it's a penalty.
I guess we just it's based on opinions because people
No, this isn't. It's a penalty. If it's a penalty.
Oh my God! When I say,
but go ahead, IBC.
Yo. We're not disputing the red card. I'm sorry, the penalty. It's a penalty. He's fouled man in the box, but there's a bit of discretion that you go for a straight red card. You didn't slide on him.
So you're just arguing it would have just been a yellow.
You didn't use your legs. You tried to pull him back. It didn't really work, and he fell down. So
you're missing the point of the rules, right? The rule.
My argument is I feel the referee. I feel the referee.
Violent play.
It's not
not
violent.
The rule. The rule is
Bobby, what does the rule say?
Defender. That's the rule.
And
if you're saying the last defender, that's why I'm saying I want to see the line. If your argument is that I haven't seen the line,
we're going on like Mount was through on goal 1-on-1, and then my man clipped him from behind. He ain't really done that. He's tried to grab and he's lost him, and he fell on the ground. That's a penalty.
Mount didn't even fall on the ground. He only fell on the ground when he kicked the ball to get to the ball because he was being pulled back.
Well, we agree that it's a penalty. That's no dispute. But to say, straight red like so, ref, chill out now. Don't mess up the game. Like reprimand him at least. Like let him feel something. It's a straight red.
Here's the thing, Bobby. If
the referee could have done a bit more better than that.
Yeah, go ahead, IBC. Go ahead.
I feel the referee could have handled it a little bit more better than that. Maybe I think the referee's a strict one. So, maybe he might not be wrong, but maybe it wasn't that.
I really want to see the line. I haven't seen the line because maybe if we see the line, then the case is, again, if it's the last man. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh.
This referee, he wants to.
Look, he's not
even allowing the game to flow. How did he stop that for that now?
Chelsea need to be careful in their box because look at what he's done. Mount yellow card for that. Really?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, Mount already received the yellow during the argument in the box before the penalty was taken.
That's what I'm saying. Mount got a yellow card before the penalty. It's almost like referee. Referee wants to assert his authority on the game a bit too much. Let the game flow.
Too much. It's not letting the game flow.
Just let it flow. Big man, the guys are. You gotta know we are energized. We got energy.
He wants to make it 10 against 10 on this pitch today.
Bobby, what do you reckon? Mason Mount, red card.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, because that's the way he plays. He could easily get a red card too.
Both Chelsea,
the way he plays.
Both Chelsea graduates will be sent off at the San Siro. Who would have wrote this?
Yeah, again, a Chelsea show indeed it will become. Don't a red card him. He has something to show today. Like I said before, I think he spoke too much, probably putting unnecessary pressure on himself. I wouldn't even agree I have a point to play. I would just say, okay, I'll just play the game. It's a game. It's a game it's a team game. It's not about me. It's a team. We have a team at Milan, and we'll all come out to play against Chelsea and try to win the game. And he agreed that he has a point to prove, plus other things he said. But I don't want to get into that. I love him. Plus, again, he could have played for Nigeria if he wanted to. But that's, by the way, my point is, again, that talking wasn't really necessary. Yes, again, keep the mouth shut. And again, I like him. I really do like him as a player. And I hated the way Frank treated him Yeah, but again, I think he
My
overswung.
Milan friend is he's just I can't get a rest.
He's gonna be going bananas because their 12th man hasn't really helped them. Again, Edson Tomori, yeah, that's what Chelsea fans will be saying, that he just helped us win the game. Again, a ref would need a private jet tonight if we win this one. Oh, trust the Italians.
Talk. This was what, the 20th minute? I mean, crikey, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, again,
football's a game of two halves. I mean, just chill. Yes,
yeah.
It's good Chelsea's in front and deservedly so, but, I wouldn't get too carried away.
Yeah, Milan. You know what?
This keeper, I think he is again not settled. Not settled. Had Mount gotten that, I think it'd go into the net. Wow, they seem to be playing better with one man down. Whoa! Now I see what IBZ went wild because I'm late. That was, again, a good header from Giroud. Oh my gosh. He was unmarked, really. Oh my gosh. Really? Again, if you stop a goal scoring opportunity and you're the last man, that's why I'm saying I still want to see the line really again. I don't know why Mace was chatting up the ref. He shouldn't have. He got an unnecessary yellow card, and now he's going to watch how he plays.
Yeah, he should have just been professional enough to not say anything when the red card was done. Just walk away.
And let the ref do his job. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, this ref has not got no chill. He will you will yell, he will give you card, send. Don't care.
We got lucky, man, because Olivier Giroud, he doesn't miss those chances. Probably was trying too hard, measuring it too much to put it beyond the reach of Kepa Arrizabalaga, and he missed it. Oof. Here's the thing, I have to say this, Sterling doesn't really fight for the ball as well as I think he should be. Bobby, do you think the same? IBZ.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm saying Raheem Sterling, he doesn't really fight the ball as much as I think he should. Again, he usually relents.
Maybe he's not the biggest guy, So he's only just to get the ball run, dribble, take on a man. But yeah, it is what it is. I would expect someone like Mount or Gallagher to be doing those things. I would even expect all these guys, Pulisic or Ziyech to fight for the ball. I would expect them to.
And Raheem Sterling with a yellow card, that changes quite a lot in this game.
They gave him a yellow card just now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting now. Why now? What did do this ref?
No, that shouldn't be a yellow, man. This ref really does suck. Oh, what am I seeing? Even I know it happened, but it wasn't intentional, man. It doesn't need to be intentional, but actually, the guy was on the ground and the ball was Raheem's to play, if you ask me.
Are you okay, mate? Are you okay? Referee, are you all right?
Yeah, does this ref have a bet on for being again 16 yellow cards today? It just seems as if that's the case. Again, he's not been. He's everywhere.
You gave red card. We say okay.
Yeah.
You harsh man. You don't give yellow. Now your first day on job.
And Raheem Sterling that cannot tackle with a yellow card, that's dangerous.
Abba. I beg, Jerry.
Sorry?
Tail.
Liam says that ref could lose control of this. Again, he is the worst UEFA ref I have seen in a long while.
That was not a red.
Yeah.
I stand by it, and I know a lot of people will say, even though I know it's former player and what have you, and maybe that's why I'm highlighting it more. But
yeah, referee is
maybe
the
the
referee
ref could have done a little bit better with that. That was not a red, like a straight red, not even a yellow. He didn't even use his feet. He didn't even use his feet.
Guy, why are you so into this? What is this? Why are you so upset? Oh, right, okay. Maybe this is like, where's Tamori's Nigerian, right?
Yeah, that's
And
the
where are you
attachment
from?
there. Even
Are you
myself.
Nigerian as well?
Yeah, he is.
Ah, right, I get it. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, but you know, that's just the game.
We got to
That's the
fight for a
rules of
brother
the game.
too, but again,
Why is this guy so hung up on something that was obvious? But I understand.
No, it wasn't even that. No, you see, after this year, we're not gonna have everyone say that's a stone cold red. Well, trust me, I won't be the only one thinking that. Referee, a little bit harsh. He cannot be 100% correct, considering the way he's even giving out cards like dinner. You can't tell me he was 100% correct on that red. He had to be a bit harsh. And if he was 100% right, 1% of the harshness was there. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, IBC, can we look at this again? It looks like Mason Mount is actually operating centrally in attack.
Mason Mount's operating as he's operating. He's all over.
No. Again, when we're attacking,
another foul on Mount.
Yeah,
it's like they're scared of Mason Mount. I don't know. You know, they must have.
And
really
what's the ref gonna give?
Last video.
Where's the card? Where's the card?
He got a yellow for that.
That's a card offense, really.
Nonsense.
He got a yellow for that.
Did he really? Okay. I'm a bit late. I'm like 20 seconds late.
Got a yellow for it.
This ain't gonna.
We need a second goal again. This guy's being down again. That's nothing. We need a second goal.
Oh, what was that? Wasn't that a foul? God, this referee. Oh my goodness!
What?
Come on!
It looks like Bobby's late too.
Yeah, that's better.
2-0 to the boys.
How late am I really?
2-0 to the boys.
I'm glad he took it away from Sterling. What was Sterling waiting for? Here's the thing. That was a beautiful goal.
Sterling, isn't it?
That was a beautiful goal. But let's talk about this, Bobby. Really, if Aubameyang was able to take that ball from Sterling, what was Sterling waiting for?
I know that's his problem. Is he's not?
Yeah, he was a bit hesitant. Let's be honest about that goal there from Auba.
He should have just swung at that ball straight away.
Yeah.
But you know,
really, and if you're in the chat too, just let me know what was Sterling. What was he waiting for? That Auba had to come from behind. Watch, he's already there, and Auba had to come from behind to finish this.
That's the difference.
What is that? I'm glad we scored the goal, but IBC, you see what I'm talking about, and Bobby recognized that too. He was a bit hesitant.
I just want to say that's the difference between a striker and a winger. I see the difference. That's why one's a bona fide striker.
Yes. 2-0. Come on, get in there, guys.
What thing he would have done, what Sterling would probably have done, that ball would have been dragged wide and it would have looked for a cross. You see how Obama just pinned. What straight.
Yeah, exactly. What was Sterling waiting for?
No, they wait. He does so. What? Oh, my blood clot.
What the heck was that? Wow, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was scored, but I started analyzing. I was like, what the heck was going on there? Referee been busy tonight, according to Miss Melina. Alano, yes, he's been quite busy tonight. Again, there's no such thing as maybe red is the law. Give up again. There's always the argument that it could have gone either way. It depends on the referee, but I know it's a red card offense from what I've seen. But I really want to see the line too. Come on, get in there. 2-0 on the how many minutes? Again, 35 minutes. The one on the screen, I think, is all cut up, but the one my video screen is about 20 seconds late. And I don't like that really.
Score a third goal.
Let me see what we have here. Alba might have shouted. Even if he shouted, probably Sterling was going to lose that ball or probably trap it first and not shoot. If you look at it again. Wow.
We need to score a third goal because a 2-goal lead, sometimes it's a bit weird.
He was...
But if we score...
He was probably... Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
If we score a third, I think they will totally collapse.
Yeah, it will get messy. They probably go down to 9 men.
You know, the only reason he hasn't given that number 8 a yellow card is because he's yellowed already. Milan should be down to 9 men now.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Another one!
The referee has been everywhere. Oh, they're changing players probably to avoid a second yellow. I think they changed some substitute on Dest for who?
No, I think Diaz. They need to substitute an attacker for a defender because they're a bit holy at the back. They need to sort out that.
Oh my! This has been funny. Yeah, I'm like, how many minutes? Holy crap! 36, 37 again. I'm like about 30 seconds late on the video screen.
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy that these guys were rested. They came out. I ain't gonna lie. The first 5-10 minutes, it looked a bit.
I think they've made 2 substitutions, haven't they?
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Let me look. I saw Des come in. I didn't see anybody else come in.
Finding space. Mount comes in through the middle. Aubameyang from the left. Driving in. Chilwell overlapping him. Chilwell still got the ball. He can find a cross in. Keep it wrapped up.
Wow, look at the spaces now. Come on.
Leao tried to play with James. They locked him out.
Oh, good. Oh.
Why is this showing 1 minute? 1-0 Chelsea. It should be 2-0 Chelsea.
Chalupa. Leao's not your mate, Chalupa. Leao's not your mate.
Hey, why is my screen still showing 1-0, 38 minutes? But
I don't know. Coach,
they're not updating it.
Why are you not up to date, Coach, now?
No, I'm not sure. But go ahead. I'm using an app. That's the thing. Again, because maybe somebody somebody has to put it in manually. But they haven't. It's still 1-0 Chelsea. It should be 2. But they acknowledge we scored the second goal. Really. So Mount gets an assist today again still.
Do you know that wasn't a corner? The last person to touch that ball was Leao. Wow, the officiating is just something else.
I'm saying to you, it's something you have to question something. Hey, do you reckon that there's going to be another red card in this game? I think the referee.
Well, the way the referee's going, he may not have a choice because he's already let one go with that number 8, who should have had a second yellow. At this rate, someone's going to get a second yellow.
Even again, we have the risk of a second yellow on our own. Again, how many yellows do we have now? Yeah, we have the risk of a yellow. Mount, most especially the way he plays. Mount
he applies will be fine. If anything, they will foul Mount. Mount will be fine. It's not him I'm worried about. It's who else have we got on a yellow? Mount. If you just go further, someone like
well, Mason Mount is a yellow. Raheem Sterling, Raheem Sterling is the other yellow for us.
He tackles carelessly.
Yeah.
But
so it's still a high risk because it's not good at tackling. It probably wouldn't time it well. Tackling isn't his thing.
Sterling won't play 90 minutes today. I can't see. He's not really doing well.
I really want to see a replay of again, but I haven't. I didn't see a line or anything, but we get to understand why they made that decision. A lot of fouls, a lot of unnecessary fouls in this game. Yep, this is a blatant foul. Should be practically a yellow card offense because he pushed the Jorginho to the floor. I want to say that again. We have the ball now. You see what I'm showing you? If we're attacking, Mason Mount is centrally. A lot of change when we're attacking. I know he starts as one of the 2-8s, but he's centrally. If you use a tape, it'd be in the middle proper. So it's still a hybrid approach.
Do you know who this game wants in the second half?
Who?
Pulisic.
Yeah, I think he'd do well in this. You're very correct. I hope he comes on. Liam Lane says, Kuchila, no other defender could have got to Mount in the position he was fouled. I think he makes sense now. PSG just got one. PSG 1-0. Benfica, again, 0. Wow, Koulibaly. Yeah, Reece James wants to steal one from the goalkeeper. Yeah, just put it in the box for others, but he wanted to steal one. I don't blame him, though. The Milan goalkeeper, he's looked shaky. Even in the first leg, he looked shaky. I can't wait to look at the first half statistics. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, take a second to like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I wouldn't say, again, you can say it's been a dirty display from both teams. More fouls than good stuff here. Again, 1-1 again in the other game, so which means it would be topping the table now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see it again. Yep, I'm correct. Oh, no. Yeah, we're top. Is it really? Oh, no, we're not yet. Again, we'll still be. This is not correct. Points, we should be around how many points now? 7 points. So this isn't correct. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. We should be 7 points now since we're winning this one. If this is in real time, we should be topping the table. Yeah, I think I'm very correct. So maybe they're not updating this properly. IBC, shouldn't we be topping the table now? Yeah, we are top. So yeah, Lemon says the same thing.
We're top of the group.
So if this table is real time, but it's not really. I think they're not doing something correctly there. Where is it again? I want to see it. Yeah, so this is wrong. Why are we still second here? We should be topping with 7 points, and then we should be again around 6 points or so. So I'm not sure what they're showing us there. Come on, guys, if you're watching, if you haven't, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, thank you so much. Yeah, by 1 point, I know they should have 6 points and we should have 7. So again, I don't know what these guys are really doing. They're not updating it in real time, really. Ooh, oh! Come on, cover. Good boy. Yep, that's experience from you. Koulibaly didn't want to try to bring the ball down. He just had to put it forward, which is a good thing to do. I think Milan, they're not even a match for us in this game, but I just hope we get the second goal as soon as possible. Wow, Thiago Silva just calmly takes the ball away from Leao. Wow. It was fingers to the mouth mistakenly.
This Leal is a freight train. He really is.
Mm-hmm.
We need him at Chelsea because
we need him. And again, you can see his build too. don't you think he'd be able to deal with the physicality of the Premier League, Bobby?
Yeah, I mean, it's all down to the coach, isn't it? He'll do what the coach shows him. You know, I think he'll be a very useful player for us. Very.
Yeah.
He's very, he's very effective. He's hard to stop. With the Chelsea players around him, I think he'll be very good. Certainly
We're
won't be
tough.
worse than.
Liam, I have to say, this your comment in itself is funny. Alba is so happy scoring. What do you think? Did they score against Arsenal or maybe any of his former team? He's going to be happy. Plus, they have a history. Again, from what I don't know much about that story, that they let him go, arguing that he's not good enough for some. Yeah.
Come on. It's the thing with Sterling. When we were going for him, this is why I wasn't that keen. He has this thing in his game where, you're right, the hesitation costs him. He loses the ball due to hesitation, and sometimes in front of goal is hesitant. He has moments of just sheer class, but far too many.
But never consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just far too. Unlike Aubameyang, you put that guy within 18 yards of that goal with a clear sight, and he's scoring. That's the difference.
Jorginho and Kovacic playing together. That is. Oh, come on. That is the understanding between them two. It's just that we lack defensively when they're playing together. But the interplay you witness between the two of them is so delicious to watch.
Come on, Reece. Foul, surely.
Do you see Jorginho less of the horizontal and backward passes, more vertical passes? Again, the same thing is happening today. That ball that he passed to James, Bobby, if again, I know you're well acquainted to how he plays. Under Thomas Tuchel, he would have gone for a safer option, which would be to drop back, find somebody to the left or right, or go backwards. But he found Reece James between two Milan players, and that's not something he did more of under Thomas Tuchel. So it's a good improvement, but I think eventually he'd leave Chelsea. Whether even we decide to keep him, I don't think would give him a better contract in terms of how much he'd be earning going forward. I think, he'd want to leave so that he gets a sign-on fee from Barcelona or any other club he gets to join.
People like calling Barcelona. Every old dustbin player goes to that club. Our Barcelona now everyone's dumping ground. Barcelona. Are you sure Barcelona even cares about Jorginho? They've got plenty in midfield. I really don't see what they would want with Jorginho. You could be right, but here we go. What's he blown for now? This referee. Well, it's going to be half time in a few seconds anyway. But I don't know what that was. What did he blow for? What did Aubameyang do?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
this one is 45-0, 45-0, the other one. Okay. Man, Chalobah, his aerial ability, I marveled at that. It's really good aerially.
Chalobah is a very good player, and in some ways, I think it's good for him that Wesley's not there. And I hope very soon that both of them will get the opportunity to play. Only thing is, it's a hard one, but I rate Chalobah a lot. He's a very good player.
Yeah, but Chelsea fans, you know how we'll behave because of a few mistakes in some of the games he played. They started calling for the club to let him go. He's not Chelsea quality and all that. And that's why I picked them today. They have a great understanding. Again, here we have halftime. Yeah, halftime. I saw Alba's goal. I am happy. Again, that's a 3-3 for him now. Yep, 3-3 for Alba. Bobby, what do you think about the again the first half? Again, it wasn't pretty, but we're winning really.
Well, that's the most important thing, to be winning. You know, the penalty helped. Was it an unfortunate situation? I think both ways it would have been a goal. If Tamori hadn't touched him, he would have gone through and probably scored, although with Mason Mount, you never know. But he probably would have scored. And, you know, I think we deserve to be ahead. The second goal, was it as a result of them being down to 10 men? Maybe, but we still had to carve out the opportunity. And it was well taken by Aubameyang, proving himself to be the striker that we badly need. 2-goal lead is, well, because they're down to 10 men, I mean, really, we really should be able to see this game out. I would prefer we score more. I think we can do. It's now a game that's made really for people that it would be nice if the thing is we don't know that much about him, but it would be nice if it was possible for Potter to see fit to bring in someone like Chukwuemeka, because there's so many of them on yellow cards. They will not be happy dealing with a sprightly guy that's going to be running at them from midfield. That's going to be a problem to them. Will he take that risk? Probably not. It's such a big game. He might do it later, much, much later, or if we go so far ahead. But definitely, I can see him bringing on someone, either Pulisic, who probably is quite well suited to the game, especially as it is now. Havertz. Is this a Ziyech game? Don't know. It depends how he wants to use him.
Ziyech didn't travel, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's injured. Or he's not well, rather. Chukwuemeka, it would be nice, but can we have that luxury? I think that's down to the coach. Zakaria, well, maybe. Depends how his form is. That's also down to the coach. You know, we're in a good position at the moment, and we just have to take advantage of it, really. We must take advantage of it and see this one over the line. The Tamori red card, I get it now. I get the sentiment. By the letter of the law of the game. No, I don't mean that negatively. It's fine.
No, but
it's
I understand.
Normal.
Yeah, but again,
it's quite normal.
Go ahead.
You know, by the letter of the law of the game, it was a red card. I mean, you guys, you know, I'm the one that speaks up for you more than you do for yourselves. I've always said that Tamori has made a mistake for playing for us in England. You know, and quite rightly, was slapped in the face by having Maguire play ahead of him. And even now, if he plays ahead of Maguire, he's not going to be a regular there. It will just tie him up from playing where he would be a regular, which would be his second nation, Nigeria. So I'm speaking up for you. I think he should go and play for them. But, you know, in this instance, I have to be real. Unfortunately for him, you could see he was bitterly disappointed. You know, he was quite upset. But in reality, it was a red card, unfortunately. But for us, to be honest,
I think it's a red card. But go ahead.
You know, for us as Chelsea, it's a good thing, and we just have to make sure and doubly sure we take advantage of our advantage.
Yeah. Overall, I have to say, really, it's been an ugly game to watch, and probably the tactical approach, tactical battle from both managers, which I told how about Kilpin, one Milan fan, Milan and a Chelsea fan, but he said he was first of all a Milan fan before becoming a Chelsea fan. I told them the only thing that will make this game be an ugly game to watch if it becomes more of a tactical battle again. And I think that's what it is. That's why the first 15, 20 minutes was really dirty. Nothing pretty there. Too many fouls that even the referee himself got confused. But again, we're playing well because the truth remains, no matter how ugly the game has been to watch, overall we played well. That has led to us getting the 2 goals. Fine pass also from Mason Mount to find from who was that found Mount? Who was that pass from to Mount? I don't remember who that was. Was it Chalobah that found him?
Sorry, I have to go off and change device. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Go ahead. Again, what a pass to Mount in the first place. Again, yeah, and it perfect for him. And the second goal also, you could say, the second goal was Mount's assist, a perfect pass to Raheem Sterling, who was hesitant to shoot or maybe trying to decide what to do, but Alba, the striker's instinct in him got him to just go take the shot. Even if he shouted at Raheem Sterling, I'd still argue that Sterling was a bit hesitant, too hesitant for me, actually. Again, with Bobby, this is crying out for Pulisic. It is indeed. Again, it's crying out for Pulisic. Lots of space there. Again, what a pass that is. That assist actually from, yep, it was Mount. It was Mount.
I apologize to Bobby. Where's he gone?
Yeah. He's coming back. He wants to change the vice. Chelsea are playing so well. I think, yeah, we're playing well, but again, the first 15, 20 minutes of the game was really, really ugly. Here we have, again, sorry, again, hi, Liam and Coach, hi to you too, no worries. Again, what an assist by Mount. Yeah, that was a delicious assist, actually. Just a simple tap, measured tap, if you prefer. Again, a ref is not having, again, no fouls tonight. I think he's busy, probably overwhelmed by the occasion. I don't know how else to put it. Again, too many fouls. He didn't allow the game to flow. Too many calls, so to speak. But IBC, your thoughts of the first half. What do you think?
Yeah, again, we getting it done, getting the professional job done. The referee's been the centre of controversy in this game, in this half. Notwithstanding brilliant performance from the boys, Mason Mount, Aubameyang, Reece James, in the back, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell doing their thing. So I have no complaints. Kovacic as well, finding the forward passes. Obviously, before the red card, you could argue the first 10-15 minutes, it was a bit. It could have gone either way. You know, Milan was shown more intent, but again, we soaked that up, and we were willingly open as well. We got the break from Mason Mount, left Tomori sleeping, got away from him. Unfortunately, got the red card. Obviously, the rules are the rules, so we have to understand that Bobby was correct.
Yeah. Let's look at the stats, the first half stats here. Again, expected goals for Chelsea, it is a 0.21 for them. For them, it is a 0.21. For us, it is 1.22, so I'm not surprised. Total shots, they had 4 shots, and we have 5. I think they had at the start, they were the ones, they had more shots than us in the first, you could say, 20 to 25 minutes. One big chance created by them, 2 big chances were created, big chances missed, 0 for us, 1 for them. Accurate passes, 256 accurate passes, 90%, and to them 75%, 124 accurate passes. So that shows actually we had more of the ball. Fouls committed, 10 for us, 7. Again, lots of fouls, 17 in total. Corner kicks, 2 for us, 1 for them. Again, so far, just let's see who Graham Potter decides to bring in. Possession, overall 64 to 33, 36 of theirs. So we played better, but overall it wasn't pretty in the first. It wasn't pretty in the first 15 to 20 minutes or so. So go ahead.
Yeah, just saying we did what we need to do. Now it's just to control the rest of the game and see out the win. That's it, really. I mean, it's very hard to judge like to judge a match if there's a disadvantage on the opposite side, albeit it is a red card or what have you, rules are rules, but it's very hard to like, because the other team ain't playing like so we got an advantage, so it's all about how we play with that advantage. But like, how do we go against another 11? But albeit, you know, I have no complaints. Brilliant match. We're winning. We're top of the group so far. This is what we need. Potter's doing what we, you know, he's getting the boys fit. He's getting the boys hungry, and I'm liking it. So yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like, again, our defenders, I think they got involved in more activities on the pitch than the attacking players, especially on the right-hand side. You can see Mason Mount, again, all greens. The ratings show they did more work there. Let's look at Mason Mount's stats from here. Let's see. For Mason Mount, the rating so far, 8.1, assists 1, total shots 1. What I'll say again, accurate passes 18 out of 20. That should be, what percent is that? 90%. That's good. Chances created, 3 chances created, penalties 1, expected goals 0.03, expected goals on target 0.21, expected assists are 0.23, and he's done well in that area. Shot accuracy 1.1, 100%. Touches 35, successful dribbles 0.10, accurate crosses 1 out of 3, 33%. That's a poor, but again, overall, the most important aspect is that assist, and that's not bad at all. 4 ground duels 1, 4 out of 7, 57%. Again, last 3 was fouled 2 times, fouls committed 2 times. Let's look at wrist change, because again, a handful of, again, a lot of work for him to do there, given that Theo Hernandez is back on the pitch and he has Leao also on that side to deal with. Let's see how well he did. 6.9 rated overall rating. Again, goals 0, assists 0, total shots 0, accurate passes 19 of 22. That's not bad. 86%.
All right, Coach, I'm gonna be right back. Coach, I'll be back.
Yeah, no problem. And chances created, none. Expected assist 0.17, attacks. Touches 35 touches. That's good. But successful dribbles 0.1. Passes. Come on. What's that one? I was going to look. I think passes into the final third. 3, which is again good. Accurate crosses 1 out of 3. You can say poor accurate long balls 3 out of 4. 75%. That's not bad. Dispossessed 1 time. Tackles 1, 2 out of 2, which is 100%. Yeah, defensively solid against Leao and another tricky customer in that area in the person of Theo Hernandez. What are his other aspects of his numbers there? Tackles 1, we've looked at that. Duels, ground duels 1, 3 out of 6, 50%. Aerial duels 1, wow, okay, 2 over 2, 100%. That's fine. Was fouled 1 time, committed fouls once. Who else? Trevor Chalobah. It's interesting. Let's see his numbers there. Let's look at Trevor Chalobah's statistics for the first half. Again, I'm using Fotmob. Again, you can download it on multiple device platforms. Huawei, Android, and Apple. It's only fair that I give them credit. Again, it's very intuitive. As intuitive as you're seeing on the browser, it is like that also on mobile devices. You get real-time notifications on events, live events going on in the games, and they cover global football, not just a single league. If you haven't, take a second to like the stream and also do subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you so much for finding the time to join. I appreciate that. So let's look at Trevor Chalobah's first half numbers. I think the eye test show that he's actually done well so far. Let me see here for Trevor Chalobah. Again, a 7.1 rating, goals 0, assists 0, total shots 0, accurate passes 20 of 23. That's not bad, which is, you know, again, 87%. Chances created 1, expected assists 0.01. Again, sorry for the blink. I think it refreshes at intervals. Tackles 1, 1 over 1, 100%. Clearances 2. Headed clearance twice. He's good aerially, like I said. Recoveries 4. Dribbled pass 1 time. Ground duels 1 out of 2, 50%. That's not bad. Eridu's 1, 2 out of 3, 67%. That's not bad at all. So he's not really done pretty well, if you ask me. I think Gallagher, again, coming in, that's a good sign. Again, that's another way to ease him in gradually, which is, I like what Graham Potter is doing. And who did he come in for? I need to find out as soon as possible. I wanted to look at Koulibaly's numbers. Maybe I can do that quickly, probably because I'm a few seconds late. I might as well not be able to catch up. I might not be able to catch up before the game starts. 38 out of 41, 93% pass accuracy. I think he's good on the ball. Touches 50 times, passes into the final touch 6 times. Yeah, a lot of vertical passes from Koulibaly, and that's good to see. I actually didn't want him to start today because I feel like it's a risk. Tackles 1, 2 over 2. Blocks 1, clearance 1. Again, headed clearance 1. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 1. And again, a brilliant performance overall. 3 over 4 ground duels 1. Aerial duels 1. Again, was fouled 1 time, fouls committed 1. Again, overall, they've done quite well. I hope Gallagher takes his opportunity now. I have to refresh this page also again. Oh my gosh. Every time I click to find player statistics, I have to refresh it for it to show the play-by-play. Again, I'm using, you can see the name, it's called Fotmob. You can download them on multiple device, mobile device platforms. Huawei, Android, and Apple. Again, they're not paying me anything, but it's only fair that I give them credit because I'm using the browser version of their app, and it makes the whole process seamless. So yeah, there you go. Second half starts. Let's see. Hopefully we get more goals, but because there's a chance goals come into play. It's a very, very tight group, and I would change. I would go again if I was Graham Potter. I would most definitely change Raheem Sterling and bring in someone else. Again, who went out? I'm seeing Sterling there. Who went out? I want to find out who that is. Who? Okay, Conor Gallagher for Mason Mount, which was again exactly what we talked about during the pregame show. I think they should be rotating because like for like they're pretty close, although they differ slightly. But it's a good change there. Rest Mount now that we're winning, and it's not necessarily living on the pitch and time out. But for me, this shows that probably he gets to play against Aston Villa in a few days. Joko and Rio says it's a foul, so a red. So if they say it's a foul, for you it's a foul, really. Gallagher on, yes, I'm seeing that myself. Let me say. Again, Bobby. Again, Gallagher gets his chance. I hope he takes it.
Yeah, I really, really hope so. It's quite clear to me that Milan were terrified of Mason Mount. And Mount, knew how to play them. It's left to be seen about Gallagher. I think he should do well. But if he plays with the same aggression and utilizes his better ability to finish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Honestly,
I'm just saying, wow, the vertical passes from Jorginho. Go ahead.
Chilwell hasn't impressed me at all. He just went down far too easily, although he was offside. But yeah, I mean, if he is aggressive as we know he can be, and he hustles and waits for his chance, he's very good at finishing. So yeah.
I have to say again.
Change, let's put it that way, especially that in the position we're in. But we have to take advantage of our advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to say I learned so much. Again, I heard so much about Koulibaly's acceleration. I have to say, yeah, he accelerates quicker than anybody else in the team.
Really? He didn't really show much there.
You didn't see that again, but I get your argument. But overall, I'm happy. I think he's beginning to come into his own in this Chelsea team, and I'm enjoying it. Sterling, for me, I think he's been
definitely improving. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would say Sterling has been dispossessed too many times for my liking, honestly.
Yeah, Milan are trying to attack more now, and
wow, good save! What a save there from Kepa Arrizabalaga. Wow, that's a brilliant save, really. Bobby, are you seeing Alba's intelligence? He's not just that striker that stands there and be pointing where he wants the ball. He drops it to support the play.
He is a proper striker. You know, he's somebody.
Wow, a complete player.
Yeah, he is. You know, I had my concerns, but I'm glad we've got him. Could he be younger? Well, you know, I think it was you that made the argument that perhaps we have got him at the right time. Maybe now he's seasoned. Let's put it that way. That was a bit tight for Gallagher.
But what a pass from that pass was from Koulibaly.
Koulibaly or Chalobah?
No, let's see it again. Chalobah, yeah, Chalobah. But what a pass there, though. Oh, again, he was bent on scoring. He could have looked up, maybe found somebody that's better positioned in the central area.
Yeah, that's the difference between him and Mount.
Sorry?
That's the slight difference between him and Mount. In those situations, I think Mount probably thinks better, but his eyes for goal, he's a finisher. So, I don't know. It was a tight angle, so I think we can forgive him that one.
Yeah, that's why, again, because it's a tight angle, that's more reason why you should look up and do otherwise. But again, fine play there and fine pass from Chalobah. Again, kudos to him. I thought he was Koulibaly. Here again, Liam Lane, again, why is this slow? Do I have any video open up again? Wow, Sterling should go for Pulisic, I think, even before he gets a second yellow. I fear that I'd see that could happen. J5, come on, put it in. Really, Chilwell? Nice take from James, but it bounced off the floor and again above the goalpost. Damn. Why we bench Mount? Again, we don't want to risk it. Again, I think you could say if we lose this game is ours. Again, we have no business losing this game, even a draw. If we play well, again, if anything, we should be scoring more goals. So no need having him on the pitch and overplaying him. He's been overplayed really because the truth remains, I didn't even expect him to start this one. Yes, he did quite well against Wolves. Again, I didn't really want him to start this one, but I expected him to start because he could argue he's undroppable, especially under Portland, given how well he's done. The ref is scandal. Again, Francisco, he's been everywhere. He's not consistent. Again, Hunk, the Rosary, I think this is your first time here. If you haven't, please do like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Also, tell others about this particular channel. We cover global football, not just a Chelsea Football Club. Again, thank you for joining us. Inexperience, that's the thing I think Bobby alluded to that, or inexperience from Gallagher. Again, given the angle, the best option would have been to look up and make a better decision. I have to say, Bobby, just like you said, Raheem Sterling is that guy. Again, every now and then you see that brilliant world-class, again, you can say world-class performance from him, but it never consistent enough. Again, he's been poor in this game, I have to say. And has given the ball too many times to my liking, honestly.
Yeah, he could have been better. Even his change of direction, there was a ball that was stuck on the right-hand side of the field. Reece James gave it to him. All he had to do was just change direction. And Chilwell was free on the left, but he didn't. He just put it back into that same tight corner. Look, I don't know. We know what we get with him. I'm not too surprised with what he's doing, to be honest. He hasn't been terrible, but I think he should be better.
Nice switch there from Ben Chilwell. I enjoy watching Reece James bring down the ball, whether with his shoulders or his feet. He has a delicious touch. I think it's probably time to bring in Kai Havertz and who's the other player on the bench, and Pulisic. I think they do well. And Thomas Sanders says, "Go Chelsea Blues." Yes, we're 2-0, but we need to score more. Oh my! Even Sterling passes. Again, his passes are horrible. Had Kovacic not run towards the ball, he'd miss it because the ball wasn't getting to him. Something seemed off with Raheem Sterling. I have to be honest. Wow,
right
what a ball by Kova!
And he didn't even, he didn't go for it.
That's how, yeah, exactly. Did you see? I just saw that when you're talking about now. Sterling have been awful. Seriously, I think Pulisic will score that one. You see, the striker's instinct and all, but see, even though that was a shot from Kovacic, he still directed it towards goal.
Yeah.
Man, Raheem Sterling has been awful. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Again, people, if you're watching, if you haven't, like the stream and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, a good show so far, and I'm really enjoying it. Let's see what we have here. What do we have here? Come on, Chelsea. Come on, you Blues. Again, we can do better. We need more goals because goals may well come into play. Again, the group is very, very tight. Yes, Milan they're at the bottom right now, but if they win again 2 of their remaining games and they will lose 2 of our remaining games, we're in trouble. So yeah, we have to win with more goals. If we measure in points, goals come into play. Wow, Sterling again has been awful today. Again, that's how many games in a row. I'm loving Chalobah's performance today.
Honestly, this referee, he's doing.
That was Reece James's ball.
Yeah.
The guy literally fouled James.
He didn't touch him. That's not a foul.
Let me see that play again.
No, there's not a foul.
He played the ball. And the guy was, oh my goodness, this referee, man, I just don't know. But again, yeah. And the guy is making the most of it. Yeah, the guy made a meal of the whole thing like he killed him. I'm sure he did nothing to him. And it looks like Reece is the one that is hurt right now. Oh my gosh. I hope he's not injured. Zlatan Ibra. He would have terrorized our defense. He's such a, even when he's not running, you can see he's wow. Some again his built everything, height, and it's powerful too. I hope Reece is okay. Awkward landing is a problem. I hope it's not his knee. If anything happened there, it would most likely be his knee because that's some awkward landing there.
It's not his knee. He's walking properly.
Yeah, Maldini, Chevy, some big names there. You say it's not. He's fine, right? Because you're ahead of me.
Yeah, he's walking fine.
Come on, we need one more goal, please. Wow, that's a clearance from, man, Raheem Sterling, really? See how easily he's muscled off the ball. And he got there first. But you could say it's a foul because the guy pulled his shirt, really. Again, hopefully, I think Reece is okay. He's still on the pitch. Correct me if I'm wrong because you're ahead of me. I think he's still on the pitch. I would change Raheem Sterling at this point. Maybe he needs to test the bench a bit. Yep, 10 likes so far. Again, the most we've gotten on this particular channel, I think it's 23 likes, but so far so good. The view is okay, 800 views. I think it reached 1,000 before the show ends. Again, if you haven't, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's looking like, again, the game is calling for a few people here. Again, oh, Leao just mopped the floor with Gallagher, and James added to it. Oof, that's a waste. Yeah, I wanted to see that. Oh my goodness, look, and he's enjoying himself, even though they're losing. He got one over this time. Probably a quick cross was the solution. That's an awful shot. I think that's Dest. That was Dest. Again, he looks okay. Yep, I agree with you. Again, we need to make some changes. This game is calling for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who is sitting there. Oh no! I don't want to see that. I honestly do want to see that. It looks like James is done for the day, Bobby.
Yeah, but he's been running. It's probably a precaution. But it's okay. I think the way the game is,
since we're winning, right?
We have an advantage. We can bring Ruben on there. But
Ruben is coming in, and I see. He's going to come. I think Aspie is coming on.
If it was a really bad injury, he wouldn't be walking. He ran just then. He's walking off the pitch. Although he's wincing a bit, I'm hopeful. He could probably do with a rest anyway for a couple of games because he's played back-to-back games since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, we don't want to risk it. I think it's time bring in Aspie, maybe switch change the structure to accommodate him so he doesn't have to do too much running because Leao will most definitely mop the floor with him and it's not that quick.
We've taken off Sterling, you're right. So Aspie and Sterling for Reece and it's just about right. But we really need to
Sterling needs again. He was his
needs to keep his wits about him. None of that nonsense he does sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Reece out again. Aspie again. Sterling has been awful. Reece down again. I think he's gone out now. Aspie comes in for him. Loftus-Cheek plays closer to the box like I've always wanted him to. But let's see. I don't know if Potter again deploys him closer to the box. Let's see where he plays right now. This is why I wanted Jonathan Klaus. But Klaus himself opted to join another club. So even if we wanted him then, I think he was afraid of competition. He wanted to be short of a starting place, and which wasn't going to be guaranteed by Chelsea. So it wasn't like I think maybe we looked at him, but weren't that serious because he himself he feared competition. That was the case. Even I'd say Dumfries of Inter Milan would have been a good addition for us, but maybe we really didn't want him. That's what I think happened. Aspie, one-on-one, he's still one of the best in the whole world, and he just showed that. Look how he took the ball. Come on, Ruben. Come on, Ruben. Fine play. Kai, inexperience. You can see that inexperience from what's his name? You can see that inexperience from Gallagher still. Bobby, did you see the melee in the box there? Inexperienced. Why is he trying to dribble?
Of feet. If you're fast-footed there, you would have gone through those defenders. I still think Pulisic has something to do in this game.
Yeah,
I think
he should get a
got
chance.
2 more substitutions, so maybe that will be much, much later.
Yeah, maybe again he's waiting for us to score one more goal. Like you say, then it'd be difficult for us to lose it because anything can still happen. We have more than 20 minutes.
I must say, Koulibaly has been, wow, he's been immense today.
Yeah,
it seems he's everywhere. He's playing left centre back, but it's like he's playing all over the pitch.
And he's not into again. He doesn't opt to put the ball all the time. Most cases, again, he passes the ball even with, again, when you think in most cases, some players will just nod it forward just for the sake of it. I enjoy watching him play, and it's a good passer of the ball too. Me calling for him not to start wasn't because I think he can't play there. It's just because to be cautious in case anything happened to Silva, would have him readily available to to come in and get the job done in the central area. Put it in the box. Put it in the box. Good try, Aspie. Theo Hernandez he hasn't played anything today actually. It looks like Leao is centrally now. He's not on the flanks anymore. Yeah, Leao is centrally now. Wow, the direct play on the ground, Potter, is something special, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the direct play. Even Jorginho doesn't opt for safer options.
I think some of these Milan players, they need to be careful now. I mean, haven't they learned their lesson with this referee?
Oh, I'm just saying that. I'm late. Probably frustration. It happens.
Yeah, it happens, but they've got how many players on a yellow card? Although they've taken off a couple of them, but still. They've just taken them off, and the people coming on.
Two. I think they've taken off. They haven't taken off anybody with the yellow. The guys on yellow are still on the pitch, actually. Yeah.
Well, that's all the more reason they got to be careful.
Here's the thing. Next thing you'll be hearing, again, we beat them like this because they're a depleted team, having so many players out injured. That's why they're a big team. Every player, again, I think they have a deep enough squad to do well. It's just Graham Potter, I think, is unpredictable. And I like the hybrid approach. Honestly, Bobby, I'm enjoying watching Jorginho. The direct play from him, oh my goodness. Even Koulibaly himself is having fun. He's enjoying himself.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good from Jorginho, but he has to do a lot to impress me.
Yeah, again, probably I think he's already made up his mind to leave the club because he'd get more money if he leaves.
I've already made up my mind as well. Bye.
That's hilarious. So yeah, you don't care about that, really.
No. I mean, he hasn't done badly today, but
no, he hasn't.
I must say there was a strike that Kovacic had, and this is the problem we have in midfield. I mean, really, his shot was so bad into the ground. Aubameyang tried to salvage it, but that was an opportunity for a midfielder to just lace it, at least test the goalkeeper, hit the target.
Yeah, the Milan guys are frustrated, and you're right. I think they may well end up getting another red card. Even the captain cannot control himself. That's a corner kick, all right, but he's arguing it wasn't one. It shouldn't be one. Guys, if you're just joining, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, thank you for all the love you've shown this channel. Channel is actually growing faster than a Chelsea perspective did at this stage. Again, 130 likes, probably more than that at this point. Again, thank you for all the love. I appreciate that. What was that from Benchio? I think he needs to taste the bench.
Chilwell, I haven't been impressed at all.
That's a penalty. That should be again. If you maybe because Jorginho didn't go to ground. Did you see that the shot pull?
What did they say? Check over.
But did you see the shot pull there?
Yeah. The referee doesn't want to. I mean, there's so many instances.
Wow, look at Jorginho's play today. It's delicious to watch. I'm enjoying it. Even if he ends up leaving Chelsea, thank you. He served us well. And of which I think he's going to leave. Wow, what a play there.
That wasn't Jorginho. That was Ruben.
No, not Ruben. There's one Jorginho. There's what we call overhead. Not Ruben was the last that passed the ball to the flanks to Chalobah. But Jorginho started the play, went down before the ball went to Ruben. No, the difference between the two players is clear. I knew even how Jorginho runs is very unique. You know. No, Bobby, I'm not giving him anybody's credit. I'm not doing that. Please bring in Kukureya. Man, Alba is such a fine player. He does he just what?
No, it's Chalobah. Good strike.
He went wide, yeah. Yeah, I'm a few seconds late from you. Too well does stupid things. Go on. Yeah, he's been awful today, but defensively you can say he's been okay. But attacking wise, in that position, he should be doing better. That's why just take him out.
Well.
He just scored.
Oh man.
Oh, he wasted the ball, right?
Yeah.
He's been awful, really. Just give it. Kovacic was waiting to help him. Thanks for Jorginho for getting the ball back. But Alba loses it. Come on, that was a chance too. Chilwell, he's been awful and should be taken off, really. We're just wasting possession. Yeah, again, oof. What was that? We need one more goal because if we concede one goal, again, we'll be in serious trouble. Thanks for the cool head of Thiago Silva. I appreciate that. Why are they playing like, this is 11 against 10. Why is this looking? I think we need to change something. Again, Potter should change now. Again, it's 72nd minute. It's 73rd minute, actually. What is he waiting for? Because it looked like the players on the pitch, I don't know if I should say they're tired. They're not, again, Milan is playing like, like, what the heck is this? Like, they have 11 players on the pitch and it shouldn't be like that. Even if we're employing a cautious approach, we're still not playing well. We're wasting position indeed. Yep, I think I'm correct. Leao is central now, and it's looking exhausted. I hope they take him off. Kepa, he justifies, again, his start. Wow, what a play. Take it up, come on. Take it, yeah, to the right. Set it for Aspie to put it in the box. Come on, man. Come on, Gallagher. This kid. Oh my goodness. Inexperience is seriously a big problem here. He killed the attack. Just take it to the right as soon as possible. Albi's looking tired. Maybe it's time to bring in a Broya. Exactly. Why wait to make changes? They are tired. Now we should have fresh going again. Going at them. We should have fresh leg going at them. Broya should come on and Pulisic on already. Are we that late? Broya and Pulisic on. Are you suggesting? Or if it has happened to late, then we're like 20 minutes late. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna start doing the watch alongs from my living room. Well done, Georgie. Well played. Wow. There's something I'm noticing in this game is giving me joy. So many passing lanes. Come on, over. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. It would have been off, though, but what a pass from Ruben. And what's his name? Roger, if you're watching, do you see why I said we're wasting? Again, Ruben would do more for us if he plays closer to the final third. Honestly. He's such a fine passer of the ball, and his vision, he's one of the best passer of the ball again. But because I think that stereotype with that, again, in the case of Mikel Obis, what we're seeing here, probably his build, we think he'd do more for us in, again, defense in the midfield area because it's muscle out opposition players. But I think we get the most out of Ruben Loftus-Cheek if he plays closer to the final third. Look at that pass on its own. I wouldn't mind a Chukwuemeka coming on, but let's do it now. We're in the 76 minutes in the game, for God's sake. What is he waiting for? Gosh, what is that? Oh, what a miss that is. Shouldn't that be a handball from Leao? He's back on the flanks again. Yeah, look at him. He just smoked. Who did he smoke like that? Gallagher again. That's the second time. We need that guy at Chelsea, please. He just smoked Gallagher 2 times. Gallagher dropped to the ground and couldn't stop him. I don't want to hear anybody say, the poor performance again was due to, how many players they have out or they're a depleted team. I think Porter, on 2 occasions now, he's outsmarted the Milan defender. He's that good. Give him credit. Again, I hope to see more tests are yet to come. When teams, I haven't seen us play any teams that defend deep under his reign. When that happens, maybe that's the final test. But so far, I think he's passed all the tests that's come before him. Wow, Koulibaly, intelligent. See how he lured the other player towards, the other angle to make space. Again, that's an intelligent run from him. Oh my gosh. Kepa always off his line and confident. This is, again, damn, this game is over, coach. We win. Yeah, I agree, we win. But why not bring in players now? Pulisic, again, lots of players that you give them time. Maybe we need more goals. Goals could come into play because this is a very tight group. And it doesn't look like the goals are gonna come from those we still have on the pitch. if Broya doesn't come on, I think he most likely will start the next game. That's a necessary foul from what's his name again? Is that Benicia? Oof, Toneri. Yeah, that's an unnecessary. He was literally punching him. Origi, Divock Origi comes in. Kai Havertz comes in. I hope we get a goal now. Kai Havertz for Aubameyang. Go get the goal. Let's make it 3. Oba off for Kai. Yeah, Oba looked tired. Again, had it been again earlier in the game, that chance he missed, I think he would have put it away. Again, a disappointed Leao walking off the pitch, up the pitch from the sides. I probably hated to have been taken off. Oh, Giroud. That's a sad face there. Is this okay? Kuku in? Is he in already? Or is that just a suggestion? Koulibaly. Come on, go after him, Force the goalkeeper. I think he panics a lot. What is Gallagher doing? What is he doing? He had asked me on the flanks, drop it to him, so he puts it on the carpet into the box. Maybe someone else in the box can finish it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, J5 serves us again. I think he's done quite well. He's been very brilliant. He's been brilliant today. Oh my, Chawale, again. I don't know what you're still doing on the pitch. Honestly, you've been awful.
Good hands from Kappa. Good hands. He took off a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I think he did well. He's done well today.
I don't like how Chilwell's playing at all. He's
been poor. Seriously poor. He shouldn't be on the pitch until now. Probably Potter wants him to finish this one and sit out the next one. The next game. Glenn says again, we should never pay 100 million for Leao. Just saying, I think the team has performed poor, but that's not taking away how good of a player he is. But probably he'd come way cheaper than the price that's been thrown around out there. Yeah, again, J5 saves us again. Yep, that's the truth. And Gallagher really showed his inexperience since. Again, since he came on, on multiple occasions actually, and how Leao was able to mop the floor on 2 occasions with him shows you that he's really inexperienced. Loftus-Cheek is such a baller, man. Leao did mop the floor with Conor Gallagher on 2 occasions. Oh, come on, Kai, that should be a goal. But nice try though, a good run there, and he timed his run perfectly. Why not shoot? Why not shoot one time? Why not shoot, bro? Who found him, really? I want to see who found him there with that delicious ball. What's happening to the picture on my small device there? Yeah, the pass was delicious, but who was that pass from? Who was the pass from? I want to know, please. I missed it. I don't know why Graham Potter isn't bringing Christian Pulisic on in this game. It's too late anyway, just about 10 minutes or so plus stoppage time, so let's say roughly 10 minutes to finish. That should be Chelsea throwing, not Milan's.
This referee has been really bad. You know, we're just trying to survive him.
Yeah, he's been awful.
See, Jorginho.
And probably in terms of the throwing, I think we should blame that one on the. Go ahead, Bobby.
Slowing down everything.
Yeah, he didn't allow the game flow. But in terms of the throwing not coming our way.
He's stopped the game again. Why?
Now I see what you're talking about there. Yeah, that wasn't even a foul.
Wasn't. It was obstruction, no, if anything.
Mm-hmm. The officiating has been really, really, really poor, I have to say.
It's like any opportunity to another yellow card. To who now? For what? He said that's a handball by Gallagher.
Gallagher gets unnecessary yellow card. Yeah, this referee, he's poor, really. And his assistants, too, I think they're poor. Come on. Yeah, for us now, it's been a controlled play at this point. After him scoring last game, you would think Porter would bring him on. Yeah, I think, again, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he wants him to start the next game. But even at that, we're winning. Bring him on and maybe we'll get 2 more goals because the guys on the pitch, they look tired. It doesn't look like we're getting another goal from them. If he comes, I take it. Wow, Jorginho, he's just been exceptional today. Yeah, of course, Sherwell will try to trap it, not even try to put it into the box one time. Can you shoot from there, bro? Okay, put it on the carpet. Come on. Oh my goodness! What is this? The ball was on the carpet and it was with pace. Just touch it. Just touch it. You could get a handball from the opposing defense. Yeah, thank you, Chairwell. That sums up your day. What the heck was that from? Bobby, you saw that yourself again. Oh. That's inexperience, really. That comes... It comes with the age.
Now he's bringing on Cucurella.
Yeah, I got to say, again, that's a bit too late for me. He should have come on earlier because Ben Chilwell has been awful, really. But Gallagher, man, that cross, it was on the carpet. It was pacey. Just touch it. Why in the world was he trying to trap and turn? It isn't just you alone on the pitch. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. This guy shouldn't even be on the pitch now. He's played so badly and too many fouls. Again, is that his first yellow, really? Oh my God, that's an elbow. That's an elbow to the elbow to Chilwell's armpit. But Gallagher, man, wow. Yeah, I agree with you. Chile is a joke. The way he's just kicking possession away, just giving the ball away, and no proper crosses into the box for the whole, again, nearly 90 minutes that he's played. He's been awful. And you can say he's the worst player of the night. As even oh my goodness, that's awful. Again, but Conor Gallagher, you should be doing better than that, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Again, good thing we're winning this one. Otherwise, Chilwell would be in serious trouble. Even if this game
Milan, their defenders have played very stupidly. You know, some of these fouls have just been
unnecessary.
You know, they've been pointless. I mean,
yeah.
You know, that Traore foul on Aspilicueta, you know, it's just it's poor. Sometimes you let your man beat you and then you run and go again, but they just hack people down, which
you can say at this point it is most likely
any of these cards that you say are justified. I've always been against them. Good hands from Kepa.
What an improvement from him, really.
He's done his job. He just takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
It's not been a very good game. I think the person that actually ruined the game is the referee.
You think so? I think, plus, again, it is overall a tactical battle. That's why from the start it was a dirty approach. You can say it was a feisty game for the first 15 to 20 minutes. But again,
honestly,
overall,
Kovacic, another one. I mean, really?
Yeah, that was a super error there. Kukurea, he should have been on earlier. How he finds passing lanes even when you think he doesn't have any other option. That's one of the things I enjoy so much about Kukurea. Kovacic.
The referee. This referee is a joke. He really is. He's a comedian.
Oof. Yeah, again, I'm not sure. I think we've won this one. I mean, again, it'd be interesting to see. I really do want to look at Ben Chilwell's. What did he do that he's getting a 7.2 rating? Maybe defensively, like I said, he did okay defensively, but overall, his overall play, he's awful. He gave away the ball too many times for me. Kepa. Again, this should have happened sooner than later. You starting over Mendy again. That's not me saying Mendy is bad.
The problem with Gallagher is that he lacks skills. You know, he lacks natural ability. You can see it.
Yeah, it's all about power and commitment.
He doesn't really, it's just one of those players that he has to work very hard. You know, Lampard didn't particularly have skills, but Lampard works so hard on his game that, come on, Gallagher. Oh, come on.
Nice, Kovacic.
Lampard worked so hard on his game that he made up for, he was so good at scoring and passing, and he practiced his game so well that you wouldn't even notice that he wasn't a particularly good dribbler or anything like that.
Or the most technically gifted.
Yeah. I'm not sure why Gallagher didn't score that one. Not sure.
I think the Havertz was off. So, but even at that, he should have scored it, let alone it being, you know, an offside.
Yeah, the game's over 2-0.
Yeah,
well,
so
we'll take that, won't we? I mean, it puts us back in the big time.
Yeah, a good performance overall. Again, let me see what we say here again. All the games ended draw, so we should be topping the table. But this thing wasn't updated. Yeah, now we're topping the table with 7 points. So again, you can say Milan are actually still in it. If they win their next 2 games, they have 6 points, 10. And if we end up again, if these guys lose their next 2 games, Milan can still make it through. And for us, again, I think, should we say, no, it's not done yet. It's still a very tight group. But good performance overall from the team. Again, all the games ended 1-0.
Reece James is walking fine at the moment.
Yeah, good. So taking him off, like you said, was a precautionary measure. Congratulations to the Irish women qualified for the World Cup after beating Scotland first. Oh, good. First big tournament they have to go. So a good result there. So, Bobby, what do you think about the performance overall today? Do you still think, are you one of those that still argue it's down to Milan having too many players out? I think, for me, I'd say Potter really, he's outsmarted the Milan coach. He had no answer to our approach to the game overall.
Yeah, I think Milan only have themselves to blame, but you know, this wasn't an easy game. You know, if you'd asked me at the start of this game, would I take this result? I would say absolutely. We've done exactly, we can't do any more. You know, after such a poor start to the group, we've put ourselves so much back into contention. So, you know, improvement needs to be done, of course, but you know, I think we've done well. We can only be pleased with this and move on to the next game.
Yeah, it was a brilliant performance overall. Here again, let's look at the stats quickly. I'll bring you in, Dan, in a bit. Thank you for finding time to join again. Expected goals, we ended at 2.27, which is, again, if you eye test a show, again, that's correct. Total shots, 15 shots off 7 for theirs. Big chances, 4 big chances for us, 1 for them. Big chances missed. We missed 2 big chances. They missed 1. You can say they didn't have too many shots on target, actually. Accurate passes, 655 for us and 224 for them. And again, 93% pass accuracy.
Ferdinand, everybody's saying the rules are the rules. It's a red card. I mean, there's just nothing to argue about.
But again, you later on realize why, again, we were subconsciously even. I think IBC later on came back to, I think, to let you know, he's seen it. It's he warranted that call. It was a correct call. It was a red card indeed. Again, accurate, you say fouls committed 18. I think we looked, again, it was a feisty encounter overall. I think 18 fouls to 12 for theirs. We really didn't want to, again, we came to fight. Offsides, 2-0 for theirs. Corners, 5 corners to theirs. I think it's a deserved win for us, if you ask me. I want to see Ben Chilwell's rating. But Dan, before I do that, Dan, your thoughts on the overall performance from the team. What do you think?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Coach. I didn't see you send me the link.
That's
first
okay.
half, it was game over. The Tomori red card, it was a bit harsh. I don't think it was a red.
Really?
I don't think it was. Yeah,
but
it wasn't a red card. It wasn't a red card. I understand if he really pulled him down really hard.
So if you understand if he pulls him down completely, but go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, make your point.
All right, Coach. All right. I know. I see where you're coming from. You're saying he pulled him down, but when you see him holding the shirt, he didn't really pull him down to when he shot that. And that's when he fell on the floor.
The most important point there is whatever Tomori was doing, he was doing it from behind Mason Mount. That is no different from a tackle from behind, and you didn't get the ball.
Harsh.
I don't think it is, but you could say for some referees it could have gone either way. But I think it warrants a red. Even IBC that argued otherwise, he went and checked it and came back in, was trying to tell Bobby, yeah, he's checked it and it's a red. But you go ahead with your comment.
Anyway, it was harsh, right? But every day the referee saw it as a red card. Okay, coach. As from that, you could tell it was game over. What I don't get with Potter, like, why did when it was 2-0 up? Why didn't we just subbed off Reece James before the second half and put Ashby on? Because now Reece James is now injured, so hopefully he ain't out. But the second half, it was just same old. It was boring play, just passing it about. God's sake!
From who?
Like the Chelsea passing it back. Yeah, from us. Yeah, like they're just too scared to score more goals, man. If they were down to 10 men, don't be scared to score more goals. Just go embarrass them. Embarrass them with more goals. It just did not show it in the second half, coach. And Aubameyang, oh my God, he scored the goal. Raheem Sterling should have scored it, but he took it off Sterling and scored the goal. But yeah, it was a nice domination, 2-0 clean sheet again. But the second half, I just don't think they're running like they just had
really?
Their heads, and they were just too scared to score more goals, coach. There was no fighting spirit in the second half.
I can, I love you, Dan, but I disagree with Chan. I'm going to get Bobby's response to everything you just said. Again, I'm glad Reece James look okay. I think, like Bobby said, I think taking him off was just a precaution because, again, it's of no use. Probably Potter must have seen, I think, we've won that one. Again, damn, one shot on goal from Milan. Yeah. Again, who is the man of the match? Again, I think probably Jorginho, according to the rating here. But we'll see. I think he deserved it. He played well. He defended well. Didn't give the ball away. Again, I think Potter has found a way. He's found a way to use him, just like on the side, but not exactly as Sarri used him, without him being exposed. But we'll see the test. There's more tests to come where he faces a much more physical opposition midfielders again. We'll see that again. If Tomori wasn't ex-Chelsea, it would have been a definite pen and red. Yeah, again, you could argue the argument then from I and IBC. You could argue was because we're all of Nigerian descent, so that bond is still there, even though he isn't representing Nigeria. But I agree, it was a definite red for me. Again, some referee could have gone either way, but I don't think it's so blatant. Actually, I don't think it could have gone either way. No matter how you argue it, because that is no different from a tackle, a floor tackle from behind, and you didn't get the ball. You see, it was all over Mount, and Mount really didn't dive because he was in motion too. It was easy for him to get to the ground. Bobby, you want to respond? Do you agree with what's his name? Do you agree with Dan that again that it wasn't a good performance?
It's a strange performance. I think it was a very tactical performance. Once again, I reiterate, it was a red card by the letter of the laws of the game. He was the last defender. You don't have to commit GBH or maim a player in order for it to be a foul. It was a foul. And the most convincing thing about it was that Mount is not a player to just go down. He was trying to stay on his feet. But
even if he was, I don't think he'd do that to Tomori. Yeah,
he wouldn't. And the tug pulled him back from having a clean strike. This is the thing, a goal-scoring opportunity that he had to stretch and slide to even get a shot off at all. It was a red card and it was a penalty and it was justified. After that, did it influence the game? I think we worked for the second goal and we got the second goal. And quite honestly, these days in football, 10 men sometimes play better than 11 men. I just think, we deserve this win. We had to get this win, and we got it. Beating AC Milan home and away, you can't ask for much more, especially after the start we had. We're now top of the group. Man City have already qualified, by the way, to the round of 16. But we're now top of the group. I'm seeing Reece James walking around, congratulating players on the pitch. So, I mean, we just have to go and put right the performances we had against Zagreb and Salzburg. So, if we do that, then we take our rightful place in the next round. Now, is there room for improvement? Absolutely. There are some players that really need to do better. Gallagher actually has shown us that he's not quite yet in the class of Mount. He's very good at finishing, very good in the Premier League.
Thank you, Bobby. Thanks, Bobby. Thank you.
No, I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing, but again, go ahead, Bobby.
I mean, an informed Mount, is a better option for sure. Havertz, well, could we blame him for that? That was a difficult chance. Not much really wrong, Ruben came. As soon as he came on, he kind of drifted into the midfield and bossed the show. Jorginho, people say he did well. I don't think so. My man of the match today is Koulibaly.
Koulibaly did quite well, 7.7. Let's look at their statistics, by the way. I don't think it's necessarily looking at like maybe let's look at capacity numbers also at the same. It will make sense to do so. As it's loading, I'm going to read this. I mean, Tomori said again he has something to show. Yeah, he's shown it today. At this point, again, give him a chance to prove. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yes. Again, he over-talked. He talked too much. Just shot it and play your game. Usually experienced players, when you ask them such questions, they tell you, look, again, what happened. I've moved on. I play for AC Milan. And it's a team game. It's not about me. It's about AC Milan. But he said so much as if it sounded as if it was going to be just about him. Again, putting unnecessary pressure on himself, like I think Roger mentioned in the morning. So let's look at our capacity statistics here. Fotmob rating for him is 7.2. Minutes played is 90 minutes. Yeah, that's for sure. Again, saves 1, goals 0. Yeah, all those again. But the goals faced 0.13. Accurate passes 25 over 27, 93. And it's not like the passes is just like most of them had like short passes, simple passes. I think his distribution was excellent today. Accurate long balls 5 out of 7. That's 71%. That's not bad. Saves inside box 1. Again, throws, high claims. 2 high claims are important, but you can say those high claims again. They were. I think on only one of them did I see an AC Milan guy close to him. But high claims are very important. Recoveries 6, touches 37 overall. So that's good. Let's look at Trevor Chalobah. It's interesting to see how well he did today. I think he probably did quite well. A good performance. Didn't put the foot wrong. Defensively solid. And I'd still argue, as much as again we think that what's his name, that Fofana is better than him, probably because we paid that much money for him. I think he's better defensively, but my overall argument is that there are things that both do better than one another or each other. Again, 77.8 rating for Fotmob, minutes played 90 minutes, total shots 1, accurate passes 55 for 58, 95%. Let me see. So far, all the people we've checked, and the most is 93, right? So 95% pass accuracy is good. Chances created 3. One of them was the one who was that I thought it was from Koulibaly. It was you, Bobby, that told me it was Chalobah. Who was that again that missed it? That was an excellent threaded ball. Expected goals, XG 0.01. Again, this refreshes at intervals, but that's okay. I think I still get it. Accurate long balls, 0, 1. Again, that's 4. Tackles 1 over 1, and clearances 3. Headed clearances, I saw that myself. That was when I was saying he's good aerially. 3. Recoveries 6. Dribble pass 1 time. Again, ground duels won 1 out of 3, 33%. A bit poor in that aspect. Aerial duels won 3 out of 4, 75%. That's a really good performance from Chalobah overall. Bobby, are you surprised? I know, and again, I'm sure you're not surprised because you've always preached that he's a good player, and probably people underrate him because he's one of us, and we didn't spend that much money to get him. What do you think about Trevor Chalobah's performance today, Bobby? Okay, Dan, while I wait for Bobby, you can go ahead. What do you think of Trevor Chalobah's performance today, Dan?
Hey, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Bobby. Dan, Bobby has muting issues, so let Bobby finish and you can come in easily. It takes time for him to unmute. Bobby, what do you think about Trevor's performance?
Yeah, I mean, Chalobah did very well. He didn't put a foot wrong. I mean, there was the one time in the second half he was beaten by Leao and kind of saved by Koulibaly. But that's a difficult position to play in a game like this against a flying winger. He did well. Defensively, he was very good. Offensively, he was very good. He was putting through some good passes. Trevor Chalobah is an excellent player. He really is. I find it very hard to actually drop him. I think he needs a run, and he will get a run in the side now. But after Koulibaly, to me, he was the next best player.
Yeah, he was brilliant, and I think the rating shows that. So, Dan, what do you think about Chalobah's performance?
Today, he sounds like he knew what to do as a centre back. Where you see Hernandez and Leo on the side on the left, where Koulibaly and Reece James was, I thought now they've got Theo Hernandez and Leo on that side. The thing I thought Chalobah would actually struggle with Hernandez and Leo between them lines in the left on the left side. But actually see where you see Chalobah, he's spot on. Everything what he'd done, apart from like what Boris did from that mistake, and Koulibaly was in that side of that back of the defence box. It was outstanding. It was outstanding. I think he did the job. Basically, did the job just as a centre back to prove that himself. That to the Potter, I knew what I was doing. I know how to stop these guys. Please give me the chance. And he went and done it. He went and done it against AC Milan.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm just seeing what's his name? Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. And with Chalobah, yeah, have you noticed that when he was on the pitch, there was like this 2 mistakes where he could have covered Hernandez from the cross, but we cannot overrate him because how well he did. But then the second time when he was trying to header it, he fell on the floor from Leo. When Leo, we thought they would have conceded that second goal. But where you see Koulibaly came back and helped Chalobah, and actually Chalobah actually got up and helped Koulibaly with Leo with the ball. That's what I liked, how them two worked as a team together when they did it, and it was good today. I won't say he's world class. I would just say it was an excellent side. He did his job as a centre back, and he did really well. And then that's what I was pleased of. Coach.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's look at the general himself. Let's look at the numbers of Thiago Silva. Fotmob rating 7.4. And remember, he's 38 in case you've forgotten. One of the performances here again are accurate passes, 95. So he measures. Who was that? Chalobah had a 95% pass accuracy, right? So he measures Trevor Chalobah in pass accuracy 61 again out of 64. That's 95%. Let me see. Yep, that's correct. Expected goals 0.03, 0.01 expected assist. Shot accuracy 0. Again, 74 touches, 2 passes into the final third. A lot of vertical passes today from all our players. Even Jorginho, accurate long balls, 11 out of 13, 85%. That's not bad. Clearances 6, headed clearances 2, recovers 4. Again, aerial duels 1, 4 out of 5, 80%. So he did quite well today. For him, I think it's fine. No need talking about his performance. I think we're not surprised at that. I'm going to check all the players we have here. Koulibaly himself, a rating of 7.7. Played 90 minutes. He's 31 years old. Again, touches is 93. Passes into the final third is 13. Again, accurate long balls of 4 out of 8, 50%. That's not bad overall. Let me see what else again. 93 touches. Passes into the final third, 13. That's a lot of vertical passes, balls from him too. Again, tackles 1, 3 out of 4, 75%. Blocks 2, clearances 1, headed clearances 1, interceptions 1, recoveries 6, ground duels 1, 5 out of 6, 83%. That's not bad. I think he did quite well. Again, who else here? Again, no need to look at that as James. You could say we're not surprised at that, but I think we just look at it. Just give me a second here. It says Tomori should come back to Chelsea. Yeah, I don't see that happening. There's no buyback clause, and he extended recently, so it took a lot of money to bring him back. Let's check Kovacic himself. Reece James before Kovacic. Let's see again. Minutes played again. 62 minutes. Age 20. Not Reece James, so to speak. Age 22. Again, let me see. 91% pass accuracy. 29 of 32. That's not bad. Again, expected assist 0.20. I think his crosses today were poor. Shot accuracy 0.1. Touches 47. Successful dribbles 0 out of 1. Passes into the final third 4. A lot of vertical passes from all our players. Accurate crosses 1 out of 3. Yeah, that was poor indeed. Accurate long balls 4 out of 5. Let me say dispossessed 1 time. Defense tackles 1, 2 out of 2, 100%. Recovery 6. And those 2 out of 2, I think, were both against Leao. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Aerial duels 1, 2 out of 2. I think he did well. Cover himself, I want to see his numbers because I think he was good today. It looks like he's coming back into his own age, 28. Minutes played, 90 minutes. Let me go down to top stats here. Accurate passes, 77 out of 85, 93%. Chances created 1. Expected goals 0.08. Expected assists 0.18. That one is a bit higher. Shot accuracy, yeah, again, touches 90. Successful dribbles 0 out of 2 attempts. That's really poor. Passes into the final third 17. Wow, I like that. Accurate long balls 4 out of 5. Again, 80%. Dispossessed twice. Defense tackles 1, 0. Recoveries 5. Dribbled pass once. Ground duels 1 out of 8. Aerial duels 1 out of 1. I think he did again better than the last match. Okay, let's look at Jorginho again. Apparently, to Fotmob, he gets an 8.8 rating, which is the highest for all the players on the pitch. Let's see. Look at his numbers one by one. Minutes played, he played 90 minutes. Goals 1 from the spot. We saw that. Total shots 1. A well-taken penalty, by the way. Accurate passes 97. So I suspected he was going to be the highest. And it's not like the passes from Jorginho today were, again, he didn't, like he did on the Thomas Tuchel, he didn't take the safer options like going backward to sideways. I think his passes were all purposeful, decisive, penetrating. Again, he did quite well. I enjoyed watching him play today. He did as well as he did in the last game. The tie was on the panel. And again, saying he reminds him of Fabregas. Accurate passes 88, again, out of 91, missing just 3. Again, 97%. Again, that's just brilliant. Chances created, 2 chances, and then some delicious chances created, 2. Expected goals actually, this refreshes again. Expected goals 0.79. Expected goals on target, again, 0.99. Again, expected assist 0.05. Attack 1 shot accuracy 1 out of 1, 100%. touches 107. I think the highest touches so far. Successful dribbles 0 out of 1 attempt. Passes into the final third 12. And that shows again more vertical passes from him than usual. Than he does on the Thomas Tuchel. Accurate long balls 2 out of 2. Again, tackles 1 out of 2, 50%. That's not bad. Clearances 2, headed clearances 1, interceptions 3. Given that that's 3 is high, recoveries 7. Ground duels 1, 4 out of 6, 6 or 7%. That's not bad. Aerial duels 1, 0 out of 2. That's poor. 0 was fouled 2 times. Fouls committed once. Daniel, your thoughts on Jorginho's performance today? For me, again, it's just slightly short of excellent. I think he did quite well.
Do you know what, Coach? When we were talking about when Bobby was talking about Jorginho earlier, it just shows.
Here's the thing. I'm not surprised because Bobby never likes him. But go ahead,
Bobby. From when you said from earlier, you've got to say something about Jorginho because today his performance was brilliant. There was nothing about him being bad on that pitch. And I'm going to go on you on this one, Bobby, because I have to fight here. When you said about earlier on the show about Jorginho, when you asked him about if he'd been on the pitch, he was the man of the match. Sorry to break it to you, mate. He was the man of the match. He's the one.
No, Bobby knows. Here's the thing. Bobby isn't based in his judgment, based on the performance in this game alone. I think Bobby is putting together all the times he's been the culprit for the reason why we concede goals or being outmuscled in the midfield area. It's not based on his judgment in this single game. But go ahead.
Well, Coach, where you see just after the weekend's game, Jorginho had a psychologist meeting in the back with Potter and the two psychologists, and they were asking him questions about how he's feeling with his pressure, and he's had a bit of bad things going from his, not from the football history, but from his life history, from the background with his family. So there's things, that's why he probably didn't play much as he was on the pitch. And when he spoke out to Potter and all that lot in the meeting today, he was a player. He just, there was nothing wrong he did on that pitch. He got the balls in properly. He saw the pace on the one where the players was in a box. He passed that brilliant. He got the balls. He tackled people. Took the ball off AC Milan. There was not even one mistake he did on the pitch today that showed that's the Jorginho that he is. Yes, we all say we would like to see him do it every single game, day in and day out. But we've got to understand, us Chelsea fans don't know the players, what's going in at the back of their history. We don't know what's going on through their heads. And when you're on the pitch, you don't focus. You've got so much things in your mind. And when you're on the pitch, you're thinking, I shouldn't be playing this game today, coach. There's something. But he showed himself. He actually showed the ability, what he could do on the pitch. And he did it today against AC Milan. And today, his performance was spot on. And we can't doubt about Jorginho. Nothing at all, coach.
Yeah, I think he did well, but I explained Bobby's argument. It's not just based on this one game. So I'm going to look at the whole rest of the players in the team to see their numbers. Then I get to final toss and then we can call it a day. Let's look at that of Benchua. I think he was poor today, but maybe defensively he did well. But attacking-wise, he wasted a lot of chances for us. Again, I'd be surprised. Let's see again. Fotmob rating 7.4. Surprised he got 7.4 minutes played, 89. He nearly finished the game. Total shots, 2 shots, awful shots. One of them was seriously awful. Accurate passes, 58 out of 67, 87%. Not really bad, but most of them safer option passes, not in penetrating from him. Again, expected goals 0.04. Assist, again, I expected assist 0.09. Attack 0.2. Shot accuracy, yeah, awful. Touches 90 touches. Successful dribbles 1 out of 1 attempt. Passes into the final third 6. Again, like we've established, again, more vertical passes from our players overall. Again, all of them. Again, maybe that's a portable for you. Accurate crosses 1 out of 4. That's really, really poor. That's why I was calling for Cucurella to come in earlier. Accurate long balls 3 out of 6. Because yeah, 50% is okay, but he should be doing better than that. Given that in most cases he had the space to do better. Corners 1, offside 1, dispossessed 2 times. Clearances 1, headed clearances 1, interceptions 1, recoveries 5. Again, ground duels 1, 5 out of 9. Yeah, you can say defensively, like I said, he did okay, but not perfect. Was fouled 3 times, fouls committed 2 times. I think a poor day at the office for him, really. Who else? Again, let's look at who else again there. Let's look at Raheem Sterling himself. I think he was poor today. He gave away the ball too many times to my liking. And it shouldn't have stayed that long on the pitch, honestly, if you ask me. Let's see, 6.3. I think he had the list rating there. Minutes played 62 minutes. Total shots 1. Accurate passes 25 out of 29. Probably all those passes, again, you saw it yourself. You can say majority of them were safe options, like going backwards or sideways, and nothing penetrating much from him. 0, again, expected goals, actually, that's actually 0.05. Expected assists 0.02. Blocked shots 1. Touches 39 touches. Successful dribbles 0.02. Yeah, out of 2 attempts, he was awful. Passes into the final third 4. Given how close he was to the final third, he should have more of that. But because he usually takes the safer option, dispossessed 2 times. That corresponds with, again, attempts when he attempted to dribble people on 2 occasions and lost the balls. The ball recoveries 2, interceptions 1. Again, ground duels 1, 0 out of 6 attempts. Fouls committed twice, and he got yellow carded too. So a poor performance from him overall. Dan, you want to talk about him quickly?
Yeah. I don't know why Sterling was in bad performance since he had that rest against Wolverhampton. Like there was a lot of opportunities. Yeah, he could have scored a goal, but Bamian took it off him and scored that. But today, he just didn't show himself that he's a capability, how classy he was on the pitch. He was so poor. The balls he lost, it was. I just like you say, coach. I don't know why we didn't stop him off early and put like the likes of Pulisic or Sakuraya. We didn't even get a chance to see Sakuraya play today.
Yeah, but again, those guys you're calling, and maybe Pulisic, not Zakaria. Zakaria, again, he plays deep. If anything, he's more of a box-to-box midfielder than a winger. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, look, with Pulisic, coach, he came on, sub Sterling off and bring him on. Sterling didn't look like he was in the game. He just did. He just like the England-Germany game. He was so poor the England-Germany game. And he didn't show what capability he had against the German game. And he did it today against AC Milan. I don't know what's going on with him for a minute, but we want more feist and fury on this guy. We want to see he's the fast and furious lad to show that he's going to do it at Chelsea. Yes, he scored 4 goals this season for us, but he's not showing he's capable to do this kind of minute, because today his performance, it looked like he was tired on his feet, that he just didn't care, and he didn't show how good he was on the pitch today. So we don't know. Sterling, if Sterling needs, if he's tired, Pot needs to show him that to rest him a few games, because it just didn't adapt very well today. Like as I was amused because last Tuesday he played class against AC Milan at Stamford Bridge, and then today he just weren't there. He just weren't there at all. I just don't know why. Don't know why.
Yeah, just quickly again. I'm going to catch up with what we have in the chart here. Again, it says again top of the table. Yes, we're topping the table, and big up to you for finding the time to join. We're almost at the end of the show. Big up Kuchila. Again, 15 likes so far and 1,680 views from the back end. And that's excellent. The channel is really doing well and more subscribers today. I hope, again, maybe, again, the channel is growing faster than I thought it would. And I'm so happy. Again, as we host more shows, I think, again, the faster it grows. And I think that will start happening soon. Again, he says, what do you think of Reese's injury? I think it's nothing serious, like Bobby alluded to already. I think we had to take him off, given, you could say, from that point, you could argue we'd already won in the game. It's of no use keeping him on the pitch if he's struggling. I think it's something that he can, I think he'd recover even before the next game. But if...
Well, he's moving, but what they're saying on the TV coverage is that it's probably one of the... Because I saw it in slow motion and he did really sort of jar the knee. And it's probably one of those that after scan tomorrow and that we'll sort of get a better idea of what's happened. I'm hoping because he's been moving around that it's nothing serious, but you never know, you know. He might be moving around because Reece is a strong guy and his pain threshold might be very high. I don't know. But let's hope for the best that it's not that bad.
Yeah, I hope it's not that bad. And for Raheem Sterling's rating, he has the least rating there. He didn't even get close to 7. Every other player on the 7 average, again, the average you can say is 7.0. Looking at all other numbers, he has 6.3. And that confirms what we saw with our eyes. He was poor, gave away the ball too many times. Again, the Aubameyang goal, he was actually reluctant to shoot. Even if Aubameyang shouted at him, the angle at which he was, had he gotten the ball, I think he still tried to cut back in and shoot with his left. He hesitated, and Aubameyang took it from him. I don't know. For me, something seemed a bit off from him. We have 2 more players to look at, and then we call it a day. Let's start by looking at, again, Mason Mount himself. I think it's another good shift from him. Again, another assist from him, too. Age 23, again, a Fotmob rating 8.1, minutes played, 45 minutes. I think they took him off again. We didn't see the need to keep him on the pitch. Assist 1, total shots 1. Again, accurate passes 18 out of 20, 90. That's excellent. Actually, chances created 3 chances. Penalties 1. Expected goals 0.03. Expected goals on target 0.21. Expected assist 0.23. Shot accuracy 1 out of 100%. Touches 35 touches. Successful dribbles 0 out of 1 attempt. Passes into the final third 3. Probably because he didn't finish. Maybe had he finished the game, you could argue he'd get double that number. So overall, a good performance for him. Accurate crosses 1 out of 3. That's poor, I must say. Again, accurate long balls 2 out of 2. That's excellent. Corners 2. Again, it flashes again. Let me see what else we have here. Defensively, tackles 1 out of 2, 50%. That's not bad at all. Clearance is 1. Ground duels 1, 4 out of 7. That's not poor. 57%. Was fouled 2 times. Fouls committed. Again, to me, that's another good shift and a good overall performance from Mason Mount. Your thoughts, Dan? Then I'll go to Bobby, and we can call it a day.
Yeah. Mason Mount, you can see how we're on the pitch. He was feisty. Could have done a little bit more better, but from that, it was outstanding. The pass, what he did for Aubameyang, and that was just outstanding. Aubameyang and Mason Mount worked really well together. As you see, where Aubameyang was trying, when he pushed in, Mason Mount was looking through the thing. But yeah, from second half, it was outstanding. It's a shame he didn't get a goal where the penalty. I thought he could have took the penalty over Jorginho, but it happened. Jorginho took the penalty, but he played very well against AC Milan. There's no really nothing to say on him, coach. He just done well. Keep it up, Mason Mount. That's what I could say. Hopefully, you could do it against Aston Villa this weekend to show that you're back to your best again, because we need Mason Mount to show he's the best for us and keep on going, because today he was brilliant. And yes, he didn't get the goal, got the penalty instead because of Tomori. But yeah, from that he played really, really well, coach, and there's nothing to say on him. Just keep it up.
I think his form is in an upward trajectory, and I hope that continues. But again, I'm glad we took him off first half. To me, I didn't expect him to start. I was gonna say rest him again, but maybe that's how important this game is to Graham Potter. But go ahead, you were saying something.
Yeah. I knew he was going to start today, coach. On my predictions, what I did on the Chelsea app thing, what I'm in a group, worldwide Chelsea app, where there's Terry Terraces in it and everyone, and you do this predictions, and I knew the full squad was going to be at the same squad, from like Jorginho and Ben Chilwell will be playing today against AC Milan. I knew it would be the same front three against AC Milan. So Mason Mount, credit to him today. I'm glad he got subbed off for the second half. He did really well, but I don't know. With Conor Gallagher, I don't know why he played. Just don't know why. Please.
Again, it's just inexperience. Inexperience at those instances sometimes when, again, especially that carpet cross, I expected him to take it one time. He was pacey. All he needed to do was just touch the ball. It could have been, again, some player would have tried, some Milan player would have tried to stop the ball with the hand and get a handball and it's a penalty or that, but he didn't do that. That's inexperience. So you, thank you very much, Dan, for finding the time to join. Bobby, I don't know if you have any final thoughts, or should we just call it a day? Again, it's been a brilliant stream. Enjoyable. And about how many?
Thanks for letting me on, coach. And I hope I talk to you soon. Just gonna let you. I've got to go now because my missus is shouting in the background.
All right. Happy wife, happy life. So yeah, go take care of your family. Yeah. How about you, Bobby? Any final thoughts, or should we call it a day?
Just on to the next one.
Yeah, on to the next one indeed. Again, I'm happy. Again, one more test for Potter, and then it's complete. I want to see us play against a low block team to see how he deals with it. Again, maybe that's a final test. Thank you very much, Bobby. I cannot thank you enough. It's been enjoyable having you on board, and I appreciate you finding time to join. For those that are in the chat, the mods and everybody, I cannot thank you enough. It's been a brilliant stream once again, and the channel is growing really quicker than Chelsea Perspective grew. With that, again, I say thank you. See you guys in the morning during the Blue Morning Show on the sister channel where we do the match review. Thank you. God bless us all, and bye.